What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the JuiceBox, presented by LockCity. It's Claw here today, and hope you guys are all having a great week. Today we'll have episode number 89 of the JuiceBox, with an outlook into the Friday MLB slate. But before we get into it, just a reminder that you can join our premium tier Discord at wap.com/LockCity. For only $5 per month, this gets you access to every cheat sheet every day, across all active major sports, access to premium picks from all 9 of our pro cappers, and tons of sports-specific and stat-specific data points on a daily basis to help you become a better sports bettor. That's wap.com/LockCity. Get instant access for only 16 cents a day. And to recap yesterday's JuiceBox Lock of the day, MacKenzie Gore over 7.5 strikeouts, cashed it. Gore went 6 shutout innings versus the Mariners. Got 8 strikeouts. Just what we needed. Let's find another winner today. First game of the day, we have the Reds at the Cubs. We have Andrew Abbott versus Colin Rea. Abbott comes into this game 4-0 with a 1.77 ERA. He just beat the Cubs in his last start out. He went 5 2/3, allowed 1 earned run. Rea, on the other hand, 3-1 with a 3.28 ERA. His last time out, went 5 innings, allowed 6 earned runs versus the Reds. I think that this game will have a bit different of an outcome here. I'd lean the Cubs on the money line here in this first afternoon game. Moving on, we have the Brewers at the Phillies. DL Hall versus Taijuan Walker. The Brewers come into this one winners of 4 in a row, and the Phillies have won 3 of their last 5. I would lean the Phillies on the money line here. Walker, he's been solid, 2-3 with a 2.97 ERA. Hall, he's only made 1 appearance this year, and it was in relief. He went 2 innings, allowed 1 earned run. I would just go with the Phillies on the money line in this one. Next up, we have the White Sox at the Orioles. Sean Burke versus Zach Eflin. So the White Sox have won 2 of their last 5, and the Orioles have won 3 of their last 5. Eflin comes in 3-2 with a 5.4 ERA. Sean Burke 3-5 with a 4.33 ERA. I really have nothing in this game. My favorite bet would probably be the over, or I play the White Sox plus 1.5. There's no way that the Orioles should be at minus 230 favorites to anyone. They're 19-36. The White Sox, they're not good either. They're 18-38. So, I'd lean White Sox plus 1.5 in the over 9. Moving on, we have the Athletics at the Blue Jays. Jeffrey Springs versus Chris Bassett. We're going to come back to this game later for the JuiceBox Lock of the day. So, moving on, we have the Rockies at the Mets. Kyle Freeland versus David Peterson. My favorite bet in this one would be David Peterson over 6.5 strikeouts. You can get that at plus 115 on DraftKings. I think that's pretty good value here. Peterson gets the second best matchup in the league here with the Rockies. He's shown great upside in good matchups here. He got 7 versus the Dodgers. He got 7 versus the Pirates. He got 9 versus the Cardinals, and 9 versus the Marlins. He should get 7 pretty easily here versus the Rockies. Next up, we have The Angels at the Guardians. Jose Soriano versus Luis Ortiz. My favorite bet in this one would be Luis Ortiz over 5.5 strikeouts. That's minus 130 on DraftKings right now. But the Angels, they have the most strikeouts versus right-handed pitching. Ortiz has been sneakily striking out guys this year. He's cleared this line in 5 of his last 8 starts. The games he didn't clear it in were 2 of them were one of them was versus the Nationals, another was versus the Twins. Both of those teams are bottom half in the league in striking out. So I like Luis Ortiz to get at least 6 strikeouts. Next up, we have the Giants at the Marlins. Kyle Harrison versus Cal Quantrill. I probably just lean the Giants here. The Marlins have struggled versus lefties. Harrison, he looked decent in his first start of the year. I think they get the win today. Next up, we have the Red Sox at the Braves. Lucas Giolito versus Grant Holmes. The Red Sox I think they've been struggling here. Let me see. They've lost 5 in a row. Braves, they've lost 3 of their last 5 as well. Giolito, 1-1 with a 5.27 ERA. He already faced the Braves this year. He went 4 innings, gave up 6 earned runs. And unfortunately for him, I don't think this is going to go much differently than the first game. I would lean the Braves on the money line here. Next up, we have the Cardinals at the Rangers. We have Matthew Liberatore versus Jack Leiter. My favorite bet in this one would probably be the under 9. The Rangers offense literally can't score, and their splits are worse versus lefties, which Liberatore is. On the other hand, Leiter, he's been decent his last few starts here. 2 earned runs versus the White Sox, 3 earned runs versus the Astros, 1 earned run versus the Rockies. I think he can hold the Cardinals in check for a little bit and keep this one under 9. Next up, we have the Tigers at the Royals. Casey Mize versus Seth Lugo. There's a couple bets I like in this one. I like Seth Lugo over 4.5 strikeouts. The Tigers are a top 5 strikeout team. And this should be a pretty easy number here for Lugo to get. Lugo, he's got this number in 4 of his last 5 starts, including 5 earlier this year versus the Tigers. But I also like Tigers money line at minus 122. Just back the best team in the league versus a team that can't score. Next up, we have the Rays at the Astros. Ryan Pepiot versus Framber Valdez. The Rays are hot right now. They just smoked the Astros last night, 13-3. They've won 4 of their last 5. Their splits have been horrendous this year versus lefties, however. I think my favorite bet in this one would be Framber Valdez over 5.5 strikeouts. Next up, we have the Pirates at the Padres. Mitch Keller versus Nick Pivetta. My favorite bet here would be to just take the Padres on the run line. Minus 1.5 is plus 114 on DraftKings. The Pirates, they've won 2 in a row here, but definitely want to sell them here. I doubt they're going to be able to put up much runs versus Pivetta. Has got a home ERA of 1.44, and hasn't allowed more than one earned run in 4 of his 5 home starts. So I like the Padres on the run line here. Next up, we have the Nationals at the Diamondbacks. Jake Irvin versus Merrill Kelly. The Diamondbacks have really been struggling lately. They have lost 4 of their last 5, and the Nats have won 2 in a row here. I think my favorite bet in this one to take the Nationals. You can take them plus 1.5 is minus 112, but I'll take them on the money line plus 180. The Diamondbacks they've not been playing good ball. Nats have been playing well, and I don't mind backing Irvin here. He's 4-1 with a 3.42 ERA. And he's allowed 2 earned runs or fewer in 3 of his last 4 starts as well, so he's in good form. Next up, we have the Yankees at the Dodgers. Max Fried versus Tony Gonsolin. Favorite bets in this one would be Yankees on the money line and Fried over 4.5 strikeouts. And the final game of the night, we have the Twins at the Mariners. Zebby Matthews versus Brian Wu. I would just take the Mariners on the money line here. Wu has been stellar, 2 earned runs or fewer in 5 of his last 6 starts. Matthews, only 2 starts this year, but he's got a 7.7 ERA. Like to fade him here. And what everyone has been waiting for, the JuiceBox Lock of the day. We're going to go to the Athletics and Blue Jays game. And we're going to take Chris Bassett over 5.5 strikeouts. He's cleared this line in 3 of his last 4 games. And now he gets the Athletics, who weren't striking out to start the year, but have sneakily become a strikeout team here over the last couple weeks, especially versus right-handed pitching. Jose Barrios just got 9 versus them last night. Lance McCullers Jr. got 12. Hunter Brown got 8. Zach Wheeler got 8. And even Jack Kochanovich just got 6. They're in pretty bad form lately. They've lost like 13 of their last 15 games, and they've dealt with some injuries here, and the weaker lineup is leading to tons of strikeouts. So lock that in, Chris Bassett over 5.5 strikeouts. The best line for that is on FanDuel. Chris Bassett over 5.5 strikeouts is minus 102. So lock that in. Let's cash and have a great start to the weekend. And we'll see you all here again tomorrow. Peace.